Welcome back, dear viewers, to Whatever You Need, the channel where we bring you the most intriguing stories from the world of celebrities, their private lives, and the captivating dramas that unfold when love, fame, and loyalty collide. Before we dive into today's story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap the join button to support us even more, and leave a like if you enjoy these detailed insights into the stars you admire. Your support means everything, and with your comments, we keep building this wonderful community together. Love stories are often said to be stranger than fiction, and when they blossom under the glare of the cameras, they gain a mythic quality that fascinates audiences across the world. Such is the case with Akin Akınözü, the magnetic Turkish actor who has carved his name into the hearts of fans with unforgettable performances. His ability to embody layered characters, his fiery charisma, and his powerful screen presence have earned him recognition far beyond Turkey's borders. Yet, as dazzling as his on-screen portrayals may be, the unfolding chapters of his real-life romance with Sandra have proven to be equally compelling, even rivaling the storylines of the very dramas in which he stars. Sandra's entry into Akin's life felt almost scripted, as though fate had written a scene designed to spark curiosity among millions of admirers. She was not an actress seeking fame under the bright lights, but rather a strong, independent woman connected to the entertainment industry through friendships and professional ties. Their first meeting, during a promotional shoot, immediately sparked attention. Observers recall how their chemistry was undeniable from the very first glance, and within weeks the media began to notice their growing closeness. Fans, always eager to witness the personal lives of their beloved stars, followed every development with fascination. Together, Akin and Sandra painted the picture of a love story that seemed both authentic and enchanting. Their trips away from the noise of Istanbul, their gentle displays of affection shared through carefully chosen photos on social media, and their unwavering support for each other during public appearances built the narrative of a couple both grounded and glamorous. To the public eye, their love appeared unshakable, an oasis of stability in an industry often plagued by fleeting romances. Yet no great story is ever without conflict. Enter Ebru Saheen, a name that needs no introduction in Turkey's entertainment world. With her commanding presence on screen, growing international acclaim, and the admiration of countless fans, Ebru has swiftly risen to become one of the industry's brightest stars. But beyond her professional acclaim, she shared a deep personal bond with Sandra, long predating Sandra's romance with Akin. This friendship, initially seen as a strength, eventually became the very spark that ignited turbulence in the seemingly flawless love story. Rumors of friction between Akin and Ebru began to surface quietly at first, whispered in the corners of the industry, and hinted at in speculative articles. According to sources close to the trio, the tension stemmed from differences in opinion and subtle disagreements that over time grew into a palpable strain. Some suggested that Ebru, protective of Sandra, feared the relentless pressures of a high-profile relationship might overwhelm her friend. Others claimed Akin was uneasy with Ebru's strong influence on Sandra, particularly when private decisions became a topic of external commentary. This simmering conflict reached its peak when Sandra made a decision that shook the delicate balance. She expressed her firm intention to invite Ebru to the wedding. For Sandra, this was a matter of loyalty and gratitude. Ebru had stood by her through thick and thin, long before the spotlight of Akin's fame entered her world. To exclude her from such a monumental day would feel like a betrayal. But for Akin, whose relationship with Ebru was marked by unresolved tension, the thought of sharing the most significant moment of his life with her presence brought hesitation. As soon as this news surfaced, tabloids erupted. Headlines speculated on whether Ebru would truly attend, whether Akin's reluctance signaled deeper conflicts, and whether Sandra's unwavering support for her friend might cause fissures in the relationship. Fans were quick to take sides. Akin's admirers voiced concern that her presence could overshadow the joy of the celebration, turning a day of unity into a stage for drama. Meanwhile, supporters of Ebru argued fiercely that friendship should not be cast aside for the sake of avoiding conflict, insisting that Sandra had every right to share her happiness with those dearest to her. Caught in this storm, Sandra's resilience became the focal point. In interviews, she spoke of the enduring value of true friendship, reminding the world that a wedding is not merely the union of two individuals but the gathering of entire communities and histories. Her words resonated, presenting her as a figure of integrity and balance, determined not to abandon one bond in order to preserve another. Admirers praised her grace under scrutiny, while skeptics questioned whether this balancing act could endure in the long run. As for Akin, he was portrayed by insiders as deeply conflicted. Known for his passionate temperament and emotional honesty, the actor reportedly grappled with the idea of letting go of his grievances. Yet those closest to him whispered that his devotion to Sandra was stronger than any personal feud. To see her in distress was something he could not bear, and so the possibility of compromise lingered in the background. Privately, he is said to have admitted that while doubts remained, he would not stand in the way of Sandra's happiness. The spectacle only grew as wedding preparations progressed. Lifestyle magazines debated whether the ceremony would be staged in a grand Istanbul venue or a secluded European getaway. Fashion critics speculated endlessly about Sandra's gown. Meanwhile, fan forums brimmed with theories. Would Ebru stand beside Sandra on this momentous day, or would the tension prove insurmountable? Some even warned that her presence could eclipse the couple themselves, transforming their celebration into a headline-hungry spectacle. Through it all, Sandra remained steadfast, embodying the bridge between love and loyalty. Admirers admired her strength, while others feared the unresolved friction might one day resurface. What became increasingly clear, however, was that the trio's entangled story had captivated the public not merely because of celebrity intrigue, but because it mirrored the complexities of real life. Who among us has not faced the delicate challenge of balancing love and friendship, of reconciling personal happiness with loyalty to those who have walked alongside us for years? Dear viewers, what do you think? If you were in Sandra's place, would you insist on keeping your best friend by your side, even if it meant tension with your future spouse? Or would you choose peace over loyalty? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love reading your perspectives and seeing the different ways you interpret these human dilemmas. And remember, this is just one chapter in the ever-evolving story of Akin Akınözü, Sandra, and Ebru Saheen. Will reconciliation win the day? Will the wedding unfold as a moment of unity, or will it add another layer of complexity to their narrative? Only time will reveal the next twist in this real-life drama. Until then, stay tuned to whatever you need for the latest updates, deeper insights, and the untold sides of stories that captivate the world. Before you go, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, support us by clicking join if you'd like to go the extra mile, and give this video a thumbs up so more people can discover it. With your help, we can continue to bring you exclusive stories, and maybe even spotlight the celebrities you want to hear about next. Who should we cover in upcoming videos? Drop your suggestions, we're listening. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this has been Whatever You Need, where the lives of stars become the stories of us all.